Hi guys, welcome back to Rara's Adventures. I hope that you've all had a good week and that you're all well. Today I'll be reporting on Sunflower Lanyard and Harbour Park. So I'm going to start off with the Sunflower Lanyard. I wanted to do something a little different. My friend contacted me with a message saying about this. And I looked more and more into it and I thought it was an amazing idea. Sunflower lanyard is what it says. It's a lanyard, it's green with sunflowers on it. It has a little hook, as you can see, and a quick release clip as well. You can wear it around your neck, keep it in your bag, whatever suits you really. On to www.rnib.org.uk to find out some more information, and what I've done is quoted some of the website because I didn't want to give you the wrong information. So here is the start of the quote. It says, if you have a disability that may not be immediately obvious but would appreciate support from staff in UK airports, certain railways, supermarkets or visitor attractions, then you may be interested to know there is a lanyard you can wear to signal this. The lanyard, which is entirely voluntary for people with hidden disabilities and for their families, acts as a discreet sign for staff that additional support may be needed if required. The hidden disability lanyard is also called the sunflower lanyard because of its appearance. Once you get one, it's yours to keep and use for future travels, trips and outgoings where the scheme is recognised. Airports. In 2016, Gatwick launched the first of its kind lanyard for passengers with hidden disabilities who may require additional support when travelling through the airport. For instance, by wearing a lanyard at Gatwick or other major UK airports, you can receive support with getting more time to prepare your check-in and security, getting more comprehensive briefing on what to expect as you travel through the airport, and staff assisting with reading departure board signs. The railways. The Lanyard scheme is gradually being adopted by railways. It's now being used by the LNER, which operates the London North Eastern routes in East London and South Essex. Supermarkets. The lanyard is being trialled by two major supermarkets, Sainsbury's, and is running an extended trial at 40 branches following a successful test at the Barnstaple store, while Tesco's is running a trial in 15 of Hertfordshire stores. Visitors attractions. In August 2019, Eureka, a children's museum in Yorkshire, joined the Lanyard scheme. If you're planning to visit Eureka, they have lots more information on accessibility on their website, which again I will leave down below at the end. The Royal International Air Tattoo, which stages air shows in Gloucestershire for aircraft enthusiasts, is another attraction currently trialling the lanyard. So there's a little about the lanyard. How can you get a lanyard? Well, good question. So, if you're going to the airport anytime soon, you can call before going and they'll give you one when you arrive, or you can ask at the assistant desk when you arrive at the airport. At railways, same again, you can call the customer services or you can ask at the station booking offices, as long as they support it. Supermarkets. If your local store is running a trial, then you can go to customer services and ask. Or if you're in store, or if your store isn't running a trial, you can email Tesco's or Sainsbury's and they'll send one through the post. This is what I did. I emailed Tesco's and explained that I have a invisible disability and heard about the lanyard and requested one. They sent one out very quickly without any questions. Obviously they may ask you more questions, but they shouldn't ask too many. Alternatively, it's been supported by the RNIB and other charities, including Alzheimer's Association and the National Autistic Association and Action on Hearing Loss. So I really hope that this has helped someone or someone that you may know. Like I said at the start, I wasn't aware of this until my friend told me and I looked into it more. And I hope by sharing this, it will help you and others with invisible disabilities. So I hope you enjoyed that post. So now we're going to move on to Harbour Park. Harbour Park is based in Littlehampton on the seafront. The reason I chose to go here was because all ages have disabilities, and I was thinking of children, young adults, disabled adults with young children, and just look into it a bit more. So Harbour Park is a smaller amusement park. It still offers rides at a smaller scale, an arcade, a gift shop and places to eat. Or you can bring your own and sit at their picnic tables they have on the outside of the building. It's less queuing and waiting times for the rides compared to the bigger amusement parks, which in my eyes is always good. They have toilets on site and separate disabled toilets, which you don't need a radar key for. It's a good place to visit with the kids to entertain them. It's all on one level, so good if you're with someone with a wheelchair or a buggy, but there are a couple of things that are inaccessible to wheelchair users and pushchairs, which are the soft play area, the trampolines, castle slides and the Sharksville's Adventures and Crazy Golf. This is because of safety reasons and stairs. Obviously you can go onto their website and there's a lot more information about it. It's also only a small walk to Littlehampton Beach and River. Again, there are ramps up to the seafront and there's lifeguard and first aid there. Also, a good point is if you are there in the summer, and this is only in the summer months, you're with your children, you can go up to a lifeguard and get a wristband where they'll put your number on, and if your child gets lost, they can go to the lifeguard station and they will contact you to let you know that your child is safe and with them, and you can go and collect them, which I think is a brilliant idea. It gets so busy down there with coaches, holiday makers, locals. It's just something else to think about. Also there is a ramp going onto the beach, which is at the same end as the lifeguards. I don't believe there's another ramp along Littlehampton Beach to access onto the beach with a wheelchair. So going back to Harbour Park, inside the arcade is quieter outside on the rides, each ride has individual music, so it can become very loud. So if you don't like loud noises or loud music, I would suggest taking ear defenders. Could be a good idea. Also, within the arcade, it can be noisy with the different noises of the arcade games and obviously the amount of people within the area. Lots of smaller rides within inside the building, i.e. car racing, horse riding, 2p machines, air hockey, snooker. There's lots of different things in there. So the prices aren't too bad either. You can either buy it online or you can buy a discounted unlimited wristband where you can go on as many rides as you like, as many times as you want all day, and you can leave the building and come back again later if you choose to. Also, parents and guardians ride free when going with a wristband holder, as long as they are under 1.2 metres. Yep, so if you're going on a ride with someone under 1.2 metres, it's free for the person to go with you. So they also do birthday parties and other different parties that they offer on their website, which again I will leave the link underneath. And whilst you're there, if you choose to, you can go look around Littlehampton town or walk along the beach or the river or go see Littlehampton Museum. There's lots of things to do there. So that's all for this week. One more thing I did want to remind you, don't forget that we have a Christmas competition running at the minute, which is also on our Facebook page. The rules are all there on Rara's Adventures on Facebook, so make sure you check that out. And there's a video on YouTube also promoting the competition, which I'll put a link in. Okay, and I hope to see you all next week, and I hope you enjoyed. Thank you. Bye.